In today's video, we are about to find out if our poppy field can, well, outperform our crazy, was it oat? Our crazy oat field we made just the other day. Look at all the bales. Look at all the bales we've got here. We've got some work to do today because it's going to be almost poppy harvest season, and we gotta get some more money. Now, the farm itself, you can see we harvested obviously an absolute schwack load of oats. A little over 100 and some odd acres of oat came in. Ended up being, what was it, almost 450,000 liters, something along those lines. A ridiculous amount of oats, which is going to be used to provide, well, we need to make some money after I spent pretty much everything rebuilding our farmyard here. Yeah, I kind of went a little overkill. Unfortunately, the poppies, well, they're not quite ready yet. It looks pretty shallow still, doesn't it? And that's probably a good thing because I'm going to need to make some money before we get into the harvest. Luckily, I've got a lot of straw bales to go sell off, so they aren't going to keep with the weather we've got coming in the next month. It looks like we've got some rain in the forecast, so I might as well sell off. I don't even know how many bales we have here. A couple trailerfuls. Yeah, at least a few trailerfuls full of bales. We're going to sell these guys off and make as much as I can because, quite honestly, well, I only have $3,000 to my name right now, and at the end of the month, I do owe roughly, I think it's 17 grand we have to pay for the next 3 months still on one of the headers we picked up the other day. So let's sell these bales off, make a little bit of cash. Right? It's a good size load. Let's see here. We dump these in. Let's drop these off, and I'm sure I'm going to lose some once again. Can I just do these by hand? Yeah, no, I can't, guys. I can't grab onto the straps. I can't reach them in this. I can't reach the straps for some reason. Why can't I reach these? You'd think I could. Well, that's no luck. All right. Well, we'll just do it this way then. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Simply undo them all at the same time and have my bales go absolutely everywhere. You would think after, what are we in, 12 years, I would have a better way of doing this, but nope. All right, one more load. We're up to $118,000 from 3. Guys, that's over 100. Let's see my math. $115,000 worth of bales we've already sold off of this. That is redonkulous. And we're up to 150. About 150, 163, 164. Let's keep going. Keep it up. Keep it going. Okay, throw one more in there. 165. Holy shnikes. 160,000 bucks ish worth of bales. I'll take that because I still have some bills to pay, but we're going to get into something else. Finally, those poppies are coming up. Finally, look at these poppies. You know what? These fields look really good. I'm saying we took care of the fields this year. I'm expecting a good yield off the poppies, and they were our highest yielding crop last time. Let's see what happens. Guys, are we ready? I think it's time. I think it's time we can get into the poppy field. I don't know, once again, not sure what we're selling the poppies for, but I mean, look at our moisture levels. Moisture is pretty much spot on, at least where we're standing. That ain't too bad. Let's see what we get out of this. I'm excited. Let's get into this field. Now, I was hoping I could maybe swath these once again. Yeah, no, we can't swath the poppies. I don't know what I was expecting. I was just hoping. I wasn't sure if it was possible, but it's not. So instead of swathing, of course, we've got the JD Combine along with some Act-On header as well. So it's kind of the same in a way, but we're not swathing, unfortunately. Let's get into this. Up into the cab, and let's do our first headland. I'm going to break into the field for Gertie here. I'll probably get her to take care of the rest, but I'll probably do the first headland. We'll see what kind of yield we get off this. I'm kind of curious, to be perfectly honest. Would like to see if it's going to be better than last year. I don't remember. It was like, what, 3.5, maybe 3.4 liters per hectare? Is that something like that? Something along those lines? Or tons per hectare, not liters, sorry. I think that's what it was roughly. We'll see what we get today, but I mean, we're averaging, what, 70, 80% is what we're getting. Like right off the bat here, I'm seeing green up in the top left, so that's a good sign right off the top, right? Yeah, that's actually looking a little bit better, I think. Yeah, the green, I mean, it's down to 70. I don't like to see the 70s, that's for sure. I was hoping to see up like 110 would be ideal. Yeah, 2.9, that seems low to me, I don't know. Guys, I'm not sure. It seems like it's all over the place. But 4.3, 0.44, like we're up to 120s now. Okay, that's now we're actually talking. That's what I want to see for yield. And in fact, we're at 50%, already almost full on this combine. So that's Okay, we're only like halfway through. I'm gonna have to go switch this out with Gertie. I was expecting to get a full headland done. I don't think that's gonna happen, you guys. I think, yeah, I don't even think. I know right now we're not getting anywhere close to the whole way around this field. All right, well, I'll get Gertie over here and she can take care of this. But I need a tractor. Yeah, we need to dump this out right away. That's kind of ridiculous. I didn't even get a full headland. Last time we got a full headland before we had to worry about that. So that's unfortunate. All right. Well, at least, I mean, that's a tough thing to complain about, isn't it? All right, let's let Gertie take care of this, and I'll just cart for her right now. 8R, we've got, of course, with our newish bin, a new to us bin at least. And yeah, our grain cart, we should be good to go. We'll just go back and forth. Each load, there's actually a substantial amount in there. You can see how many poppy seeds we had in the back. Is it seeds? Poppy seeds, right? It's just seeds. I think it's poppy seeds. Anyways, regardless of which, we're pretty full. I'm gonna go take whatever I can get out of her. Once we go down the far side, my plan is I'm gonna see if I can maximize this trailer load because I don't want to spin around and try to make my way back around the field. We'll just kind of meet her at the edge over here. There we go. That's better. Just make sure we don't run into the trees, Klutch. Nice and easy. Best driver in Farm Sim. That's right. We're just gonna edge it right down the side here. Perfect. Match our speeds, 12, 11 miles an hour, something like that. We got her set at. Yeah, looking good, Gertie. You're doing great. Almost filled me up completely. And we can head on back over to the farm. Finish off. I think we'll have enough. Oh boy, this is going to be the next question is, do I have enough space in our silo system? I think we do. I mean, we just built that brand new silo. We had, like I said, 400,000 liters-ish of oats put in there. Holding off on selling that for the time being. But between the oats now and then this poppy, seeing how much we get off of this could be, well, this could be a record-breaking yield, to be honest, out here on New Hope. I think the old Heritage Farm is going to be making us some money this year. My goal, of course, is to subsidize or take care of what the crops we have, getting rid of the silage side of things. I don't want to deal with the silage anymore. I'm trying to move on from that, finding new ways of us to make some cash. Oh, easy, don't run into. Seriously, people don't run into me, Gertie. That was on you. That wasn't me. There's no way I would have run into the header like that, right? No, not a chance. Anyways, the plan is to try to move away from all the silage work and then just deal with maybe some grain crops like this for the time being. We'll see. I got some more ideas. We'll see going forward. But this is looking pretty darn good. We're getting straw, of course, as well off this, guys. So that once again, I'm gonna have to come back out here. We'll get Matilda out. Gee, that's just so close to that header. I'll go get Matilda out here, and she can bale. We'll get the Mercedes hooked up. We'll get that truck hooked up to the baler once again, and she can just go around and bale this up for us while we're doing this. See, it's double time. Otherwise, I'm waiting for the baler by the end of the day, and everyone just wants to cut free, right? We don't want to wait for the bale afterwards. Got the Unimog out there with that baler. Seems to be able to handle that just perfectly fine. Perfect. All right, another load over to the silo. We got Matilda down there. She's baling away. That's a little bit of a pile of straw down there. I think she'll be okay. Yeah, she's catching up. As long as I'm gonna have to watch out for some bales. I might have to push some bales out of the way here so Gertie doesn't get all hung up on the bales. But I think with the headland system, we got 2 headlands, and then the rest is just back and forths. The 2 headlands is usually enough space, and I just have enough space to push some of those bales out of the way. Line up the last little bit of this one here. We got one more load. I think we got maybe one more load to put in here. We'll see how much we've got. It's definitely a higher yield than we got last year. I mean, well, we only had the 30 acres of poppies, but that netted us about $100,000 bucks. I think it was 90,000 off the 30 acre field. This year, I've got, as you can see, closer to 100 acres. So I'm expecting big things from Bobby. Oh boy. Just checking our yields back again. You can see, looks pretty good, 114% right now. Yielded 4.3 tons per hectare. That's been kind of the average every time I've kind of double checked with her. So, I mean, it seems like we're getting decent yields off this field. All right, harvest is completed. Let's clean this equipment up. I know, look I've got a pressure washer now. I can actually clean my equipment. It's only taken, 11 years before we could get a pressure washer? It was about time. 11 years of my equipment rotting in the sun. Well, at least, you know what? It's better than never, I guess. Cool. We'll back the trailer back up into the bay. We'll start putting stuff away for winter. I've got nothing left to do. Once we get these bales done, that's it. This is the last of it right here. As soon as we get these bales done, this is the end of our harvest. I'm actually kind of excited not to be doing more because of the silages. Well, usually we're doing silage until pretty much Christmas, it seems like. I mean, we get 3-4 cuts of silage a year. This year, it's just one big harvest. I like that. That's a little bit simpler. Now, don't get me wrong, I could have done more silage work, but I just kind of wanted to see if we could make things work with moving away from that and eventually move that field into something else. I mean, look at what we've got here. I mean, our oats, like that is ridiculous right there. 600,000. Yeah, that's not bad. And then, of course, our poppies, once again, another 500,000. I mean, so we're making over $1 million between those two crops when we maximize those. That's a decent harvest by comparison. That's equaling pretty close to the same as what we got from the silage back beforehand with the roughly, 100-acre silage field we had. This is perfect, guys. I'm excited about this. This is great. I think we're at a point, this does not even include the other $100,000 I'm going to get off this straw that we picked up off of the poppy field now. So I think, well, comparing fields or comparing crops, maybe poppies aren't the best anymore. I don't know. What do you guys think? I've been looking through all our fields and I'm like, okay, the poppies were going to be the big thing going forward. I do like the idea of all these poppies making us some big money, but I think swathing, maybe if we could do maybe some wheat or barley potentially, even if we moved into that, would that, or how about beans? What about some soybeans? I could swath some soybeans. That might actually kind of blow this out of the water a little bit. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not sure what would be the best bet going forward. It's nice to get the bales from everything, that's for sure. That subsidizes us a little bit more. But I mean, what, 1.2 million bucks we're going to make off poppies and oat? What would be better off is going to be the next question. Should we switch up and go to maybe a different grain crop? I don't know yet. The one problem, if I go to beans, of course, well, we need something like a row crop planter. Yeah. Let's just clean everything up for now. We'll ponder that over the winter, I think. Which unfortunately is a bit of an issue because, well, let's put this forward away. Because I can't plant barley or wheat then, so that kind of rules some stuff out. That has to be planted pretty much like yesterday. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be wheat or barley. Anyways, let's put this back away. Try to clean this farm up for the winter. Easy, back it on in. Nice and easy. Just give her a little touch back in the corner here. You know what? I could sneak this right in front of the Unimog. Look at how clean the Ford is, by the way. Huh? Gave it a good shine finally. It's only been 12 years. 12 years later. All right, that looks pretty good. Off to bed. We'll close these all up. Shop is looking good in there. Everything's nice and stored. Perfect. I'm really happy about that. Cool. So that's really going to do it for the year. I think we're going to be moving into the year 13. Holy. Where did the time go? Year 13 here on the Heritage Farm. Yeah, I got to figure out exactly what we're going to plant next year, but yeah, the swathing. I always forget. You know, swathing those crops definitely makes a big difference. So we're going to continue with that. I think this at least to some degree. Now, I don't know, maybe the rye or millet or mustard, can we swath any of those? I really should have checked that beforehand. Easy. Oh, easy. Watch over the wall, Clutch. Oh boy, good thing we put those walls there. We can kind of bounce off them. I mean, we've got those other crops we could look at, but I don't know of what the abilities are of our swather, if it can handle those or not. So food for thought, I guess, once again, if maybe we should just stick to the basics. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As always, look at this farmhouse, man. This is crazy. If you guys missed this build, check out the last video of our... There's 2 videos ago of our build of this. The 2-story farmhouse, custom built. Take a look at that. It's something a little bit different. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new around the channel. But we'll see you next time when we figure out exactly what we're going to do out here on New Hope. If we decide to put some new crops in, or if we stay with the status quo. We'll see you then. This is Klutch. I'm over and out.